Hi, I'm Chris McLaughlin, and today we're going to write together. But first, I want to take 3 deep breaths. And we do this, as always, just to clear our mind a little bit and let go of any stresses we've got at the moment. So, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Great. Open your eyes. Right, so today we're going to write for 7 minutes, as we always do. Today's prompt I thought was dreams. Now, I'd be interested to see which way you guys take this. You can write about maybe a dream that you've had. I think it's really interesting to write about recurring dreams. So if you have a particular person that keeps turning up in your dreams, or a place. I keep having places turn up in my dreams recently, which is odd. Or you can take it another way of, you can take it as, do you have any dreams that you want to accomplish? Is there anything that you're aiming towards at the moment and you want to write about? Or take it in a completely different way. Obviously, anything you write is perfect. As long as you're pouring out something of you onto the page, you can't get anything wrong. Okay, cool. So, just a reminder as well, if you want to write a poem. It doesn't have to rhyme. If you want to write a short story, if you want to write a journal, if you just want to scribble down some words on the paper, everything's perfect. It's just, as long as we're expressing ourselves, we're getting it right. Okay? Cool. I'm excited. So, I'm going to set 7 minutes. So when you feel comfortable, grab your pen and paper, or open a new Word document on your laptop. And we're going to begin now. be about halfway through. And you got 1 minute left. And if you start coming to the end of the line or the idea that you're on, great stuff, well done. Awesome. We're writing! That's exciting. That's a terrible rhyme and I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. So, before we do anything else, I just want us to take 3 deep breaths and let go of anything in that writing that we don't want to keep with us for the rest of the day, sort of thing. The reason I do these deep breaths is I always want to give you guys like an in and an out of your writing. So, I think it's just responsible, you know, to look after ourselves when we're kind of exploring our thoughts and feelings. So that all said, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and Great stuff. Open your eyes. Okay, so I hope you got something out of that. I hope you had fun doing it. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. People have, I said if you want to put any lines that you liked that you wrote today in the comments below, go for it. I love reading them, and people have started doing it, and I'm really grateful. It's really lovely to see what you've written, and it's really nice that people are starting to comment on each other's, bringing each other up. That's the main thing I always say, is just be kind to each other. These are all first drafts. We're not judging each other. We're just letting out a little bit of self-expression, and we're just trying to, connect to ourselves through the page. So, today I wrote, and I wanted to speak about this a bit. I wrote for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then a different idea took me, so I started a new piece of writing. And just to say, obviously, I keep saying anything you do is perfect, you take it anywhere you want, but also if you want to write many pieces within the 7 minutes, go for it. You can just take it anywhere you want. So I'm going to read the first piece I wrote, I guess, the first half of it anyway. So about dreams. So, they've changed. I no longer see the same face I have for so long. The mouth that always spat, "You're wrong." No, now I'm surrounded by friends. Some new, some I haven't seen in a while. But I hope you know, you still bring a smile to my lips when I picture your presence. I'm grateful. Glad my brain has turned a new page, has begun a new day, that for the first time in a long time, I'm starting to feel okay. Cool. So yeah, I might take a couple of lines out of that and kind of work with it. I like the positivity of it, sort of thing. So yeah, maybe there's something in there. I'd like to read yours. Like I said, comment below if you want to share any pieces of writing. If you don't want to, that's fine too as well. Sometimes we need to protect ourselves, and our writing is part of ourselves, so that's fine too. That's it for today. So, I hope you had fun. I hope you got some writing done, and I'm full of bad rhymes today. I'm not meaning to do any of this. And yeah, in case no one's reminded you recently, I just want to remind you that you are enough. Alright, have a good day.